Hi friends, it's Teacher Priscilla. I'm here to share another book with you today. Today I'm going to read Hug Time by Patrick McDonnell. There once was a kitten so filled with love he wanted to give the whole world a hug. Hug the whole world, will that make it better? As Jules nodded yes, Doozy helped with his sweater. There was no one this kitten wanted to miss, so he made, and checked twice, a hug-to-do list. He hugged his best friend Mooch, Noodles, and Earl, a butterfly, buttercups, a little gray squirrel. He hugged all the birds he could find in the park, so many to hug before it got dark. Jules jumped on a boat and set to sail, and soon he spotted a big blue tail. I wonder what that could be. Whoa! Attached to a huggable big blue whale. The boat docked in Africa, and Jules kissed the ground, the earth so precious, so fragile, so round. He hugged an elephant, and a chimpanzee, a giraffe, a hippo, and a baobab tree. Exploring the rainforest by foot and canoe, Jules discovered a species brand new. Kneeling, he whispered, "We welcome you." Off to India with its tigers so few, finding one is hard to do. He waited, he watched, he sat very still. He said to himself, I will, I will. There's a tiger hiding in there. Traveling on, he hugged a panda, a peacock, a petite poodoo, a wallaby, wombat, and a humu fish, number 306 on his hug-to-do list. But at the North Pole, Jules sadly found what it would be like with no one around. So Jules was surprised when his tail got a tug, and a polar bear asked, "Would you like a hug?" The world is so big, and yet so small. It's time that we embrace it all. That's something that we all can do. Start with the one who's closest to you. Hug time. That was a nice, sweet story about giving everybody in the world a hug, and even some new animals. And he found a new species. I hope you liked that story. I'm going to read one more story. That one was kind of short. This one is kind of a bedtime story that maybe you can read later when you're getting ready to go to bed. It's called Time for Bed by Mem Fox. Time for bed. It's time for bed, little mouse, little mouse. Darkness is falling all over the house. It's time for bed, little goose, little goose. The stars are out and on the loose. It's time for bed, little cat, so snuggle in tight. That's right, like that. It's time for bed, little calf, what happened today that made you laugh? It's time for bed, little foal, I'll whisper a secret, but don't tell a soul. It's time for bed, little fish, so hold your breath and make a wish. It's time for bed, little sheep, the whole wide world is going to sleep. It's time to sleep, little bird, so close your eyes, not another word. It's time to sleep, little bee, yes, I love you and you love me. It's time to sleep, little snake, good gracious me, you're still awake. It's time to sleep, little pup, If you don't sleep soon, the sun will be up. It's time to sleep, little dear, little dear. The very last kiss is almost here. The stars on high are shining bright. Sweet dreams, my darling. Sleep well. Good night. I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon. I'm outside enjoying the last sunshine before the rain comes. I hope you're doing the same, and I'll see you tomorrow.